YouTube. This is just me, Lawrence Capola, once again. I'm just here with the Verizon Motorola VU204. It's a pretty nice phone. I mean, it's your standard basic phone. It's got a 2.5 millimeter headphone jack. I know some people want to argue with me and say that this is not suitable for a phone because they like to play their MP3 files on a standard 3.5 millimeter, but really, if you're using it as a speakerphone, nowadays you can just hook up Bluetooth. This is Bluetooth capable. As a matter of fact, I believe it's version 2.1, but that's not the point of this video. I just wanted to point out this is a very nice, sleek, standard phone. As you can see, it's in great condition. It has a designated camera button. It has an open charging point, mini USB here, and the toggle buttons. I mean, it's volume toggle. It also controls through the menu. It's great. I mean, it's a great phone if you're just looking for a backup phone. Honestly, I use this as my normal phone. I think it's a great phone. When it comes to just banging around at the mall and all, and even down at the beach, you know, you're not afraid to get it wet. It's a pretty good seal, you know. You can't really damage it with water too much. I mean, I've actually jumped in the pool, you know, like the actual pool, and it is not damaged at all. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the camera here, if you can see, the camera is on the front here. It's very nice. It's black. It's kind of hard to point out, but I did jump in. It did get a little foggy, the camera, but 3 days later, I just let it dry out, you know, and it was basically great again. I mean, I still use it every day, like I said, but anyways, the main point in this video is to show you that this has an amazing feature, and I'm not sure if anybody else has heard about it, but I'm just going to point out a way that, like, I know if you have an iPhone, you have all these different smartphones, alright, but this phone is a lot better just because it's more durable and it's more useful in any other way. Not texting, obviously. It does not have a full standard QWERTY keyboard, but it does have great call quality, and you can even expand the call quality. Let me show you how we're going to do this. Alright, first things first, you want to make sure it's in the off, well, put it on vibrate. Let's lower the volume down to vibrate here. Alright, make sure the phone is in off position, as so. Give it one moment. Aha, see, operates nice and fast. Anyways, it's in the off position now. What you want to do is you want to flip the phone upside down, as so. You kind of want to, if you can kind of see, I'm prying my thumb here, prying it down underneath. Wait until you hear the click. Alright, and now what you want to do is you want to flip it back up, and basically open it, and then give it a nice tug. There you go. From here, what you want to do is set the screen aside. We're going to need this back. As you can see, it's a little bit dirty there. We're going to clear this up. And what this is going to do, what we're doing here is we're cleaning your antenna. The antenna on this particular phone, it's a Motorola, of course. Most Motorola phones, the antenna is located up on the left corner up here. I don't know if you can get that. It's kind of a metallic shine to it. But anyways, what we're going to do is we are basically going to clean out here, give it a nice blow. It's pretty clean out there. It's not too bad lately. But, I mean, most phones get clogged up with all different kinds of junk. If you're eating chips, if you're eating anything, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Anyways, it all gets lodged up in here. It's hard to open your phone. With this particular phone, the VU204, we can just take it out, you know, take it apart, and it's very easy to assemble back too, and I will show you in a moment. But from here, we are going to bring a common household product that almost every house has, every house in this century. This is sodium chloride, aka table salt. So, I mean, if you don't have this around, you gotta be a really sorry person. But anyway, what you want to do, you don't want much. I'm just showing you, you know, for general purposes why I have this much. Really, this is a big waste, but I'm helping out you guys on YouTube. And please comment and subscribe. But anyways, you just want to pinch it. Alright. You want to apply a little bit. I mean, don't overdo it now. Alright, let it sit there for about 5 seconds. Of course, you gotta wipe your hand back off. Oh, you know what would be a good idea? I didn't come too prepared here, but it'd be a good idea to include your favorite H2O, aka water. I recommend either Dasani, Zephyr Hills, either one will do. You just don't want to get this stuff in your eyes. It does burn. Alright, I think this is done here. So we're just going to take our finger, dip it out, blow it a little bit more, get all that out. And what this does is it's cleaning basically the metallic antenna. And a lot of antennas suffer erosion, and they kind of start to rust too. So you don't want that. I mean, erosion basically from the condition where you have it. I mean, your location. If it's hot, you leave your phone outside. When you're playing basketball or doing anything outside, of course it's gonna get damaged. Just by basic wear and tear on your phone. Anyways, for our screen here, we don't have to be too careful with this because, as you can see, this is not as dug out as the crease down below here where it attaches to. Oh, also I wanted to point out that most of the time you'd see probably a ribbon attaching to the screen. This VU204 has a wireless connection from the screen to the actual phone. And the keypad, basically it just travels everything. Anything you have to do on here, any function, basically would travel normally through a ribbon cable and would be displayed on the screen here. Once I turn this on, I'll show you guys. It's pretty neat. But anyway, so you would just want to take the screen here and move the salt over a little bit. Give me one moment, all right? And it's very easy to do this. This is my funnest part. I call it the sit and dip. See, what we're going to do is we're just going to plop it in. Just give it a moment. You see, I'm just sticking it in the salt. I didn't need this much salt, all right? But again, where it connects to the antenna, you don't want it. You see, it'd be a waste of your time because you don't want this to be all dirty, mucky, eroded, and then you're putting it right back on the antenna. Your antenna is suffering, and this is why you have only one bar at the mall. This is why. This is why you don't get any service in the swamplands. This is why. All right, you need this phone. This phone is the phone of the future. All right, you want to dip this out a little bit. See, it's very easy to get all the salt off afterwards here. Alright, you want to tap that a little bit. Alright, give it one more blow. Tap it. And watch this. This might be a little tough. Alright, you want to hold your thumb on the bottom. And you kind of want to set it in from the side and push back. Once you hear that click, that means your phone is up and ready to use. And what this just did is that it totally upgraded your service, Verizon service. Your coverage. Your coverage is now expanded. You can probably go almost anywhere and at least have a bar. I'm not kidding. This is not a joke. It's great. You need to try this. If you have the Motorola VU204, powered by Verizon, Verizon is the coverage we were using in this video. We also have some AT&T phones that we've found some pretty interesting things. We'll upload those another time, but right now we're just dealing with Verizon because this is basically the biggest cellular service on the market right now. AT&T's up there, but Verizon is really booming. Their data plan is only about $30 a month, with the iPhone, of course, but who needs an iPhone when you have the Verizon Motorola VU204. You need to get one of these. They're fresh, hot, new, great condition, durable. You can't go wrong with one of these. Well, that's it, I guess. Thanks, YouTube, for watching. That's just how you do it here. We just upgraded our coverage here and probably extended the battery life. Thanks again. I'm going to keep operating on this. Please comment and subscribe. All right, YouTube. All you viewers out there, have a nice day.